going to very good afternoon, Nanda. Now we are going to see about the economic operation of power system. Just an introduction. So I already said in class. So what is the main main importance of economic operation? So why we have to operate all our generating systems in economically? If we are not operating the generation system economically, so what is going to happen in the system? So this subject is extension of your power system operation control, where you studied in your BTech or BE programs. So this subject, that is economic operation. So so what is economic? What is optimal? Optimal, I already said. So what is so for that we have to see what is optimization. So optimization is nothing but minimizing or maximizing of an objective function subject to constraints. So every problem in this world, if you take, that is definitely some objective function will be there and some constraints will be there. If you take as a student, what is your objective function? Is like to study the complete the particular subject with very good marks. That is your objective function always. If you take if you ask any students, he or she wants to get the full marks, 100%. So we will not able to get 100%. At most maximum percentage in the in that particular class. Say for example, 98%, 99%, 9.5%, 95%. You want to get. So every student's maximum. What is the maximum objective? What is the objective of every student is to get the very good marks. So what are your constraints? So constraints is, so you are going to prepare for that particular semester for for 6 months. Okay, so January to June. So you are going to prepare that particular subject within that stipulated period of time. So generally, students' mentality, what might be the students' mentality? They want to study in a day. If you take in a day, they want to study 2 hours or 1 hour. They want to prepare for particular subject. But what is their objective is to get the maximum marks in the particular subject. That is the like they want to study. The constraints is they want to study only very less time, and the main objective of the particular students is they want to get very good marks out of it. So that is the main objective. So yeah, every optimization problem have some objective function as well as the constraints. So the constraints, as I already said, the constraints might be of 2 types. So one is equality constraints and inequality constraints. So equality constraints is nothing but the functional value. Okay, the functional value that equals the resource value. So inequality constraints, the functional values is not satisfying the resource value. Say the example, the very good example for equality constraints. So whatever the say for example, as a student, you're going to spend 100 rupees in a day. So your parents is giving 100 rupees in a day. So you are going to spend whatever the pocket money given to you. Say for example, your parents is giving 100 rupees. You are going to spend the whole 100 rupees in that particular day. That is the equality constraint. So whatever the okay, functional value, whatever the functional value, whatever the pocket money given by your parents, you are going to spend that whole okay, that pocket money within that day. So that is called equality constraints. You are not going to, you are going to spend the whole resources. So that is the equality constraints. So inequality constraints is nothing but, say for example, your parents is telling like you have to spend, so I am giving 100 rupees, but you have to spend that okay, pocket money within 0 rupees to 100 rupees. Okay, so they are giving some limits, they are giving some limits, that is, you are going to spend that particular okay, pocket money within 0 rupees to 100 rupees. Like that, they are going to set a limit. So you can spend 0 rupees, or either 100 rupees, or 50 rupees, or 75 rupees, or 80 rupees, 90 rupees, 95 rupees. That is within you. But if you spend optimally, then that it is good for you also. So as I already said in the class, so what is optimal? So what is optimal? Say for example, your parents is asking you to go to a nearby shop. Okay, so what you are doing is you're taking your bike, you're taking your cycle, okay, and you're going to that particular shop, okay, by your road. Okay, so so how to go optimally, in the sense. So what I am doing is I am going to go to that particular shop in the very optimal path, in a shortcut way. In a shortcut path, what I am doing is I am walking, or I am going by a cycle in a shortcut way. I am reaching. Your shop is 1 kilometer far from your house. What I am doing is I am going to walk, or I am going to use some other way to reach that particular shop within that optimal path. So within 0.75 kilometer itself, I am going to reach that particular shop. So that is the optimal path. So even so, that is the our human nature. Like whatever you're going to okay, take any products from the shop. So what our human nature is that, so definitely we are going for whichever is least cost. Okay, that product only we are going to buy. So that is the market strategy. So like your okay, marketing, so marketing people also will think like, so how to sell that product is, so if you just reduce 1 or 2 rupees, 2 rupees, so definitely that product will sell at the maximum. If the product is 100 rupees, so if you give any free, if you give any free, if you buy that particular packet, so 1 spoon is free. So definitely that might be a okay, so leading product in that particular market. So that product will sell like anything. Say example, one gulab jamun packet they are going to sell. So what they will do is they will not okay, so generally you will not buy gulab jamun packets if the packet is 100 rupees. So what they are doing is they are just making one good offer, like 1 plus 1 free. Okay, so even that gulab jamun packet is of 50 rupees. Okay, so but what they are doing is in maximum retail price, in MRP, what they are doing is they are printing like 100 rupees. 100 rupees. So and they are giving 1 plus 1 free. Okay, so like some festival is coming nearby now. So what they will do is even 365 days they will sell like that only. So even they will advertise like that packet is 1 plus 1 free. So festival offer, Diwali offer. Pongal offer, like that. So what people will do is, will not look on to the MRP like that. So simply we'll go and get that particular product, which is 1+1 free. So if you see like that product sales, so like it might be anything like 95% that product might be sale in that particular thing. Okay, even in a particular shop, if you give 500 packets also, even in that festival time, it will say. Okay, so what they are doing is that is the market strategy. So that is called okay. So that is their market strategy. What they are doing is they are optimizing the cost. They are optimizing the selling cost, and they are maximizing the profit. Okay, so for that company, for that company, what is their objective function is they have to maximize their profit. Okay, so what they are doing is they are minimizing that product cost. That is their objective function of that particular company. So what is the constraint is? So constraint. So they are seeing what are the leading competitors of that particular product. That okay. So what they are doing is they are generally reducing their cost. They are reducing their cost to 0 rupees to 50 rupees or 100 rupees. So 1+1 free they are giving. Otherwise, so even another packet is another product is 60 rupees. But what we are doing, what you are doing is your okay, your MRP is 100 rupees. But even though you are selling like 1+1 free, 1+1 free. If you buy one product, so definitely one product is free. So 1+1 free means what is your MRP? MRP is only 50 rupees. So your sales might be of anything. So that is their objective. So constraints, what they are doing is constraints, they are setting that MRP to 0 rupees to 50 rupees. So 50 rupees is the maximum retail price, like that. So whereas if you take some other product, some other similar product in the market, they are going to sell in like 60 rupees. So 60 rupees, your product is only 50 rupees. So definitely like people will buy your product only. Okay, so again what I am doing is further to increase my profit, what I am doing is I am giving one free offer. Like even if you buy my okay gulab jamun packet for what 1+1 free, so 1 spoon is free. 1 spoon I'm giving as free. Okay, even I'm giving like 1+1 free. Again, I'm giving some okay offer, some offer like 1 spoon is free. So 1 spoon cost is around 5 rupees for me. Okay, I'm going to sell like I'm a okay retailer. So 1 spoon is 5 rupees. So again, further that product is decreased to 47 rupees 50 paise. Okay, so if you buy one product, okay, so one product is like 50 rupees. But what I'm doing is for 2 packets, I'm giving 1 spoon free. Okay, so that spoon cost is 5 rupees. So further my um, I'm reducing my product cost. So how for what means I have to improve my profit. I have to improve my sales. So if I do like this, even I'm having okay. So marketing people all over the India, then definitely I'll be the leader in the market. Okay, nobody can beat me in the market. Okay, even in festival time. So how many packets I'm giving to that particular shop, that whole packets will get sale easily. So even I'm giving some like okay advertisement in TVs also, in some social medias also. So definitely my product might be a leader in that particular okay market, and also anything. So say for example, even I'm going to manufacture a fan, ceiling fan of 800 rupees, whereas all my competitors like Compton, Reeves, Bajaj fan, okay, Usha fans, everything is so minimum they are and some local products, local product also it is something like 1,200 they are selling. So I am going to set my fan cost as only 1,000 rupees. So what I'm doing is I'm increasing the features. I'm increasing the features. So I'm just like that. I'm giving some remote controls also, like a remote. You can also increase okay the fan speed or decrease the fan speed, and like even with the external temperature, your fan can simply like that increasing the speed. But only the cost of how I am giving is only for rupees 1,000 rupees only. Okay, so whereas another other competitors in the market is they are giving for more than 1,200. If you go and buy the Compton Greaves or Usha fan, definitely 2,500. Okay, 2 to 3,000 only you can get. But even for the same product, for the same thing, what I'm doing is I'm going to sell my fan. I'm going to sell my fan. Say for example, my product I'm branding and I'm going to brand that particular ceiling fan as X. Okay, so that X fan is going to okay, sell like anything, because say for example a common man or even you are going to simply to a particular shop to buy a ceiling fan, because nowadays summer it is very hot. So a common man, what they are doing is they are going to buy a new fan. They are going to nearby shop. Okay, so generally that shop, that shopkeeper, what he will advertise like. So he will show different company fan, like he will show some other fan with a A fan with 2,500, B fan with 3,000, and a C fan with 3,500, and some other fan with even 800 rupees also. Even my product, that is X company fan with 1,000 rupees. But comparing to the features, he is telling the features. So this fan is this much watts, but this is 3,500 copper coil, and this fan is 2,500. This many features are there, but even that is 2,500, 3,000. Next, my fan. So my fan, I'm going to sell. I'm maximum retail price for my fan is only 1,000 rupees. Same copper coil, and with the remote control also, like that. Okay, so definitely what you and that person will buy means definitely my fan only. Even they will not look onto the 800 rupees fan also. 800 rupees fan is local product. Say for example, Delhi product or some Mumbai product. Even that also will run. Okay, so even somebody is claiming like this much okay 45-degree angle, you may get the breeze, something like that. So I'm further increasing, like if you just keep my fan in okay 12 by 12 12 feet by 12 feet okay room. So in the nook and corner you will get the breeze, something like that I'm advertising. So definitely I'm going to be the leader in the particular market. So nobody will, so no product will sell in the market. Okay, so I'm going to get the huge demand in the Indian market if I say like that. So what my objective function is, I'm going to I'm not going for the profit, even though in that particular fan I'm having little bit profit in the sense like 500 rupees for a fan. But the sales, if you keep on going for the sales, like my sales is like anything all over the India. So my sale, but even so a little bit profit only I am taking for every fan. So 500 rupees profit only I am taking for each and every fan. So what is my objective function? I want to maximize maximize the sales and also maximize my profit. Okay, but from minimizing the okay product cost, minimizing the product cost. when compared with the other products in the market. Okay, so what is my constraints while manufacturing itself? If you take my R&D, like R&D unit of my company, so what my manufacturing unit is making is, so they are making my fan for from 0 rupees to 1,000 rupees at the maximum. So your R&D engineers, so what they will do is they will look on to all the cost first. Okay, even while before going for the manufacturing, they will look on to the all the competitors cost, fan ceiling fan cost. Then they will come to a conclusion. If you if so my R&D engineers is telling like, so if you manufacture the fan for only 1,000 rupees within that range, so you might be okay going for more profit, like. Okay, so my within with keeping that into the mind. So what my R&D engineer is doing is they are going for manufacturing the product of only 1,000 rupees. Okay, so the wings, blades, and the copper coil and all should be like that only. Okay, so I am going to give only 1 year warranty, 1 year warranty, because I'm giving the product cost for only 1,000 rupees. Whereas if you take some other a product in the market, so that they are going to give for 3,000 rupees, but they are giving okay, they are giving 2 years warranty. But I'm because I'm going to manufacture within very less cost. I'm giving only 1 year warranty. Okay, so within 1 year warranty itself, within 1 year warranty itself. So my R&D engineers, what they are doing is they are manufacturing that particular ceiling fan cost with all the features, even remote control also. Even if you take with a remote control a particular product, so that product cost around some more than like 3,000 rupees, 4,000 rupees. Okay, so if you take my product, okay, X product, my product, the X ceiling fan, so that product is only 1,000 rupees. So they will definitely compare. My R&D engineers also while manufacturing itself. So for manufacturing, just I am going to spend only like 800 rupees. So I'm not going to add more features in my remote control. Okay, only based on the temperature rise, my ceiling fan automatically it will give the breeze, and also I can manually. So if you just put it in a auto mode, based on the temperature, it will slow down. Your fan may slow down, or just it may decrease the speed. Okay, so if you take like another feature, what I'm doing is simply you can increase or decrease your okay speed of the particular fan. So that also possible in my fan. Okay, so this is how I am going to manufacture. So definitely, so my product only will sell in the particular thing. So this is the very big very good example for your optimization. Okay, so optimization is nothing but minimizing or maximizing of an objective function subject to constraints. So the constraints of like your equality constraints and as well as inequality constraints. So equality constraints, how I'm going to manufacture that particular ceiling fan in the sense. So I like my R&D engineers are telling like you have to manufacture for only 800 rupees. So what I'm doing is while manufacturing itself, I'm purchasing the coil, I'm purchasing the blades, I'm reducing the weight of the particular fan, and I'm going for the particular products, and also like the breeze, everything I'm just doing, I'm just taking. So what is my constraints? Constraints is the equality constraints is like a cost might be the equality constraints, and all the resource value whatever I'm going to utilize in that particular fan. Okay, so that I'm going to take into the account. So what is my inequality constraints? Inequality constraints, that also I have to keep it in the mind, because if I'm crossing 800 rupees, because like advertisement, everything I have to spend another 150 rupees. My profit is only 50 rupees from that each product. Okay, 50 rupees from that each products, whereas some other company they're going for some 1,000 rupees, 500 rupees, like that. But for each product I'm going to get only 50 rupees profit. But as a large scale, my product, I'm going to spend, my product is selling like anything. So as a large scale, I will get huge profit from that particular product. So equality constraints here is I'm going to manufacture that particular fan for 0 to 800 rupees only. Okay, if I cross 800 rupees, definitely that will affect my profit. Like that, we are going to manufacture that particular. So even everything, if you take the student example I've given, even this how to manufacture the fans, that also I have given. Even if you take like if you are planning for a very good example, if you are planning for a trip, okay, if you are planning for a trip, industrial visit, okay, to a particular nearby place. So what might be your objective? Definitely to reduce the okay, so to reduce the total cost, total cost we are going to spend. That is, if we are planning for 4,000 rupees for 2 days, if you are planning for an industrial visit, so definitely it might be coming 4,000 rupees for 2 days. Okay, so what generally students or you will think is, if you further reduce to some 3,000 rupees. Okay, so if you reduce like that, definitely your objective, your cost might be reduced. Definitely we'll plan like that only. So what are your constraints? So constraints is, so you're going to spend from as a maximum you're going to spend is 4,000 rupees. So that might be your equality constraints. So inequality constraint is, so if you are very optimally you're utilizing that particular rupees to spend for that particular trip, and you're maximizing a enjoyment. So here, if you take like what is the objective function? Objective, we want to maximize the enjoyment with very least cost. So two objectives. So first is maximize the enjoyment, and also with the least cost. So least cost also very important here. So accordingly, you have to manage your equality constraints and inequality constraints. So which cost? So whether you have to afford very like lodging, you have to spend a little bit less, and like that. So traveling. So instead of going for luxurious traveling, you will be reducing somewhat. Okay, economical class you're traveling, like that. If you reduce the amount, automatically your cost also might be reduced. Okay, so this is also very good example for your optimization. So why I am keep on teaching you the optimization for economical operation of power system? So the name is itself telling like economical. Economical means so optimal operation of power system. So that is our subject. So whatever we are going to spend, we are going what we are going to do is we are going to okay, spend like very economical. Okay, so then only we can easily okay, utilize that particular amount. If you take like generators, okay, instead of going for costliest generators, if you are going for least cost generators for utilizing the power demand, so then only your tariff might be reduced. If you see like electricity board, what they are doing is, instead of going for so based on the demand, instead of going for okay, costliest generators like thermal generating units, if they utilize with hydro or like renewable energy resources, then automatically your generation cost might be decreasing, and as well as if the generation cost is decreasing, automatically your tariff might be decreasing. So ultimately, who is going to enjoy? So definitely consumers only going to enjoy in that particular scenario. So definitely you have to reduce the optimal, you have to choose the optimal generators. Even in like say for example, in a particular 1,000 megawatt is the maximum demand, okay, you want to generate. Okay, so that is thermal generating units is there, then hydro unit is there, then renewable unit is there. So even today, renewable, like if you take like wind, solar, so solar is maximum today, and wind also maximum today. So and water scarcity also not there. So water in the dam also is hefty today. So definitely thermal also there. So for generating that 1,000 megawatt, so definitely you have to rely, you don't have to touch the thermal generating units. So as I said, if you touch the thermal generating units per kg of coal, if you take like, it is costing around 12 rupees to 18 rupees per kg of coal. So we are going to spend. So even tons and tons of coal is being spent for generating the power from thermal generating units. So simply if you rely on least cost generators like hydro, even hydro also we are not utilizing, because hydro also, once the water is we have utilized, if it is goes out from the dam, again we can't able to take back that water to the dam. So that is, so we are utilizing hydro for dual purpose. One is for generating okay, generating power from the power from that particular turbine, that is hydro units, and as well as for irrigation purpose also. So irrigation purpose also, government they will take that into account. Then they will open the water. Simply like that, they will not open like the water, and they will not. So two purpose we are utilizing the hydro. So here, if you take like renewable energy resources, so renewable energy resources today is hefty. So generally we can go for utilizing the renewable energy resources like wind, then your solar. Okay, so wind is maximum. You can utilize from the wind and solar. So I'm reducing the cost. I'm reducing the cost because wind and solar, you no need to pay for anyone. But even hydro, little bit the water scarcity will be coming in the summer seasons. So we are not utilizing even hydro in the summer seasons also. So we are relying more on the your renewable energy resource like wind, so like solar, like. So this is how we are optimally utilizing economically. We are utilizing the generation resources. So we are going to see the entire thing, how we are going to optimally use, how we are going to economically use this power generating system or power system, even your transmission line also. Instead of going for you're running your transmission lines from generating station to the substations or nearby load centers for like 300 kilometers, you're running that transmission tower. Okay, so if you're simply running your transmission tower in a like a long distance, for long distance, if you're not running that transmission lines optimally, that is in the optimal path, definitely you might be the loser. Like that electricity board might be the loser. Okay, because if they are spending huge amount on okay, like installing costs, automatically they will be buying the loans. They will be buying the loans for installing the transmission lines like that. Simply like that, government will not spend more on okay, installing the generating units. Definitely, they will go for a loan from World Bank, loan from they will pay the interest, simple interest and like a common interest, some a little bit interest you need to pay for that World Bank, like that. So World Bank, if you go for like extension process, like if you go for improving extension in electricity board, they are giving the loan, but the thing is that you have to give little bit interest. So like they have to pay the interest also in the meanwhile, like 5 years or 10 years. So what they will do is they also will be reduced. They also have to reduce the like installation cost for that particular transmission towers also. That also possible. Even for distribution system also, they have to plan in an optimal path instead of going for like they are running transmission towers, small poles nearby our homes. So they have to go for a very optimal distance, optimal path that they have to travel. Then only they will be reducing the cost, line cost. Then defaultly that will reflect in our tariff. Then only we will enjoy with the less tariff, or otherwise our tariff also will be increased like anything. So in this subject, we are going to see all the economic operation of the whole power system: generation, transmission, and distribution. This is what the introduction about your the whole subject, that is economic operation of power system.